Hey everybody, I want to go over the external portion of the eye. I'm going to have another video in which we're going to go over the internal portion of the eye. So for this video, I want to begin with just starting with this transparent portion. And so obviously it's transparent, so you are not going to be able to see it clearly, but you should be able to see that reflection. And this is going to be called the cornea. And then the white will be the sclera, and the colored portion, in this case it's blue, this is going to be the iris. And because an iris is a flower, I like to think of it as, oh, well, flowers have colors, therefore if it has a color, it must be an iris, right? So that's going to be the iris, and then the black portion, which is going to allow light to come into the eye, this is going to be the pupil. So pupil, iris, sclera, and then this transparent portion is going to be the cornea. All right, so if we turn this sucker around, what you're going to see is this top muscle here is going to be called the superior levator palpebrae. And palpebrae is going to refer to an eyelid. And you can imagine superior to levator palpebrae, that's likely going to lift this eyelid. So this is going to be superior levator palpebrae on top. And it's important to locate this because there's an important muscle right below that, and that muscle is going to be called the superior rectus. So just make sure that you know, hey, this is going to be superior palpebrae, and this is going to be the superior rectus. And one way you could think of it is that the superior levator palpebrae attaches right to really where your eyelid would be. Right, so if I kind of helicopter this thing over there, and the superior rectus clearly attaches to the surface of the eyeball. So superior levator palpebrae, superior rectus, and then this structure here is going to be the lateral rectus. And so this lateral rectus, obviously, because this side is going to be away from the body. So what I've done is got another model, and what I want to show you is, and I can actually bring them side by side. That might be actually a little bit more helpful. And so if you look at them side by side, what you can see is that what I've done is I've actually removed the superior levator palpebrae, the superior rectus, and the lateral rectus so that you can see these other muscles. So the muscle up here is going to be called the superior oblique muscle. And it's kind of a funky muscle because this muscle is going to go all the way up here, and then it then has like a tendon which then attaches right to the eye. And so number 5, along with the tendon, along with this muscle, this is going to be called the superior oblique muscle. And then this muscle that runs very medially, as you would imagine, closest to the nose, I kind of helicopter that over there. This is going to be the medial rectus muscle, and I just want to make sure. Yep, the medial rectus muscle, and then the muscle down here will be obviously the inferior rectus muscle. And then this muscle that you can see here on the side, this would be the inferior oblique muscle. So inferior oblique muscle, inferior rectus muscle, medial rectus muscle, superior oblique muscle. And you see how it kind of comes around here. And then if you look here, 1 and 4, this is going to attach directly to the superior rectus muscle, right? Even though we've removed that. And then number 4 obviously would be the lateral rectus muscle, which we've just removed. All right, so I think that is it. Just going to kind of zoom back out, and I will put this back up here. Well, we'll just leave it. So hopefully that has been helpful, and I will start another video looking at the internal anatomy. Okay, take care.